Lion Ji Luo and his brother recently occupied a pride of lionesses, but this pair of life and death brothers, but in the distribution of P rights, there was a disagreement. At this time, a lioness in the pride entered the queue period. Because my brother is stronger and more powerful, the lioness quickly chose her brother, two brothers in their prime. It's the time when you're full of energy. The brother never leaves the lioness. He was always monitoring Ji Luo. Jiro is very helpless, can't even beat him. I can only stand there silently in a daze, under anger. Lo Li decides to leave the pride, although a male lion is in this prairie. Survival is more difficult, but it's better than here. It's much better to be a light bulb. Jiro left his brother. Embark on the road of making a living alone. That lonely figure seems a little lonely. On this day, Ji Luo was feasting. However, 3 dogs who do not know whether to live or die, got it. Prepare to snatch food from Ji Luo's mouth. The dogs winked at it. Constant challenge. Ji Luo completely ignored, yawned leisurely. It didn't take these little shrimps seriously. Added shoes, powerful and sharp claws. This is silent irony. The dog saw that Ji Luo was not moving in the car, started to circle around it. Rats and dogs keep getting closer. This kind of confident challenge. The incision angered Li Sui. It rushed towards a winning dog. Always keep watching Ji Luo. Relatively safe distance. The dog ran wildly without risking his life. Angry Ji Luo rushed to the lonely place. It starts to leave marks on the grass. This is a serious warning to Lego. At the same time, the winning dog quickly picked up a large piece of meat with his teeth. Just run away. Ji Luo fell into the trap. It has become furious. Looking back, I chased after him fiercely. However, another beautiful dog also took action. It grabbed a front leg. The 3 winning dogs ran in 3 directions. Ji Luo didn't catch any. It fell into the trap of winning the dog. Successfully humiliated the overlord on the grassland. It's really like a lion being bullied by a dog. I was wronged by my brothers. Being teased by a dog here. At this time, Ji Luo was extremely angry. It decided to teach Yingdog a lesson. A dog running away from teeth is already 6 years old. There's a reason why it's grabbing food from Jiro's place. It gave birth to a baby. Female dogs usually give birth when they are about 2 years old, but Baya doesn't have baby benefits until he is 6 years old. It can be regarded as a son of old age, so I am very close to Yui. Even more caring. Suddenly, dark clouds cover the sky, howling wind. It seems like running teeth. Something bad happened. It looks left and right, but nothing unusual was found. It lay down again. The strong winds before the rainstorm mask the danger. Just behind Pa Ya, a male lion is approaching the guard dog's den. This lion is slowly moving forward, ready to attack at any time. It fell into a dog's den. Daigo Yuhui is playing carefree, completely unaware of the approaching danger. This lion is Ji Luo. The trapped dog played a trick. It's very angry. It's time for revenge. Thunder exploded, awakened the sleeping teeth. At this time, Ji Luo Li's dog's lair, only a few meters away. It accelerates suddenly. Running Ya found the enemy's attack, but it's too late. I have no choice but to run away on my own. The speed of running is called fast. He rushed out dozens of meters in one go, leaving Ji Luo behind. However, 2 young Wei who don't understand what happened at all. Only respond when the rescuer approaches. How can the weak Yuhui outrun the lion? The angry Ji Luo did a forward somersault, biting the dog Yuhui. Play with me like you did at Pao Ya's place. The humiliation I suffered from my brother, let it all out. Ji Luo pressed Shango Yuhui to the ground and rubbed her. Its spine was bitten off, writhing on the ground in pain. Pao Ya in the distance is helpless to all this. Quickly ask your companions for help. The tenacious little guy is ready to fight back. What greeted him was Ji Luo's bloody mouth. Another fierce bite. Then he threw the young dog Wen on the grass. The companions who had been calling for him finally arrived, but at itself, there are only 5 adult vocal dogs. Facing the powerful Li Sui, they have no chance of winning. Ji Luo made an angry hole. Take an oath to see your own strength. As if to say, this is the fate of Shiwen Lion King. Then watch the dog's den again. Left his own scent. The Lion King is supreme. Go Yuhui was lying on the ground and already breathing heavily. Ji Luo let out a breath of bad breath in his heart, then turned and left. The winning dogs immediately ran back to their dens, watching your child slowly die. Look at Ji Luo who is far away again, heart full of hatred. It quickly lay down at the entrance of the cave and called to Yuhui inside. Fortunately, the other baby Wei is safe and sound. However, taking care of the dead Yuhui, it turned out to be another female winning dog, although it is not Yuhui's mother. But seems very concerned. It looked around. Then I picked up the dead young Wei and moved away from the nest. It looks around again. Seems to be worried about something. At this time, a surprising scene appeared. It started to eat Yuhui's body. Dai dogs have a tradition of cannibalism. Maybe in their eyes. Dead kindred, no different from normal food. Teeth loss contributes to the death of young patients. Grudge. It has anger in its heart. The winning dogs took down a lioness while she was eating. Surrounded. Bitten to death by Lion King Ji Luo. Nothing can be done about Ji Luo. From the point of view of Bao Ya, it's okay to bully its kind. The lioness was weaker than the lioness, forced to have no choice. I can only put down the food and leave. The dog is pressing harder and harder. The lioness walks slowly and looks. Try to stay calm. It just needs to show a little fear. Will be torn into pieces by Lugo. This time for the dog. It's an overwhelming victory. Pauya regained another round in front of the lion. After running out of teeth, only Yuhui is left. For the safety of Yuhui. This time it actually left the group. Opened a new nest somewhere else. Young Wei rests in her mother's arms, fell asleep quickly. Running teeth need to go out to look for food as soon as possible, but didn't go far. Yuhui woke up unexpectedly. Yuhui seems to have not gotten rid of the shadow of the past. Very light sleep. Only the young patient fell asleep. Only by running out of teeth can you leave with peace of mind. It can only return. Left the group. No other dog shares it. Bao Ya had to put the infant to sleep by himself. With mother by my side, Yuhui soon fell asleep. Run Ya and leave quietly. Riahui wakes up again. Bao Ya, who comes from old age and has a son, cares very much about Yuhui. In the end, I can only stay with Yuhui all day long. 2 days later, teeth finally came out of the nest, out foraging. I need to find something to eat to fill my stomach. Not far from Ba Ya. This is a pair of zebra mother and son, but the zebra cub is already dead. But my mother stayed by my side and didn't want to leave. Zebra mother realizes danger is coming. Keep calling to see your child. Mom doesn't seem to want to believe it. My child is dead. It stepped forward and pushed the child, but the child didn't respond at all. Danger is getting closer. The zebra mother had no choice but to leave. It finally believed the child was dead. It can't do anything for the child anymore. Can't wait. For hungry teethers. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It strode forward, driving away the vultures. This is a free meal. It starts to feast. This is the law of nature. Departure of a life can provide vitality for another life. After a hearty meal, Baoya took away the remaining food and hides its treasure in the water. This prevents dryness. It can also avoid detection by other predators. The relationship between Bao Ya and Yu Yi is growing day by day. It has to be said that no matter what species, mother's love is great. 3 young lionesses are looking for food in the grassland. Their qualifications are still young. At this time, they discovered a group of dogs that were eating. This is an army of anus diggers. They can have up to 80 members. Dogs kill a buffalo. Are feasting. The sound they make when eating attracted the attention of 3 lionesses. Seeing such a big prey, lionesses' instant interest. Think this buffalo belongs to them. They approach their prey with swagger. Bulldogs are smaller than lionesses. Fighting alone will only lead to abuse. The dogs chose to avoid. A lioness can eat 20 kilograms of meat in a day. They ate it with big mouthfuls. The group of violent dogs lining up on the side did not give up. The only leader raised his tail. Indicates that it is preparing to attack. It took the lead in attacking a lioness. The battle begins. Another lioness strikes back. But it aroused the idiosyncrasies of the dogs. Violent dogs attacked this lioness. The lioness had no choice but to retreat hastily, but the other 2 lionesses did not help. They are enjoying their delicacies. The dog leader who returned will targeted another lioness. The Tibetan dog leader is preparing to defeat each one. The lioness can only run away. Only the last lioness left in Belgium. One female can completely subdue 3 to 4 dogs. But at this time, the chasing she-dog returned again. Facing a pack of violent dogs, it's completely inadequate. When more and more violent dogs return, the lioness is more passive. Feel invincible. The lioness chose to retreat, but the violent dogs had no intention of letting it go. A violent dog is as fast as a lion, and has more endurance than a lion. The dog bites the lioness hard on her hindquarters, trying to bring it down. If the lioness stumbles, then it will definitely die. But lions do have one advantage. They can climb trees. 2 lionesses were forced into a tree by dogs, dodged a bullet. The other lioness never dared to stop. Nai ran desperately. This fight between lion and dog. Steamed dog had the last laugh. If the lionesses work together this time, maybe it's another result.